Hi everyone, this is Angus Campbell from Mission Control on Sunday the 28th of April. I hope you like the new introduction to the videos. This was created with the help of my son, who's coaching me on new techniques as to how to retain viewer interest, and one of the things he mentioned was that we need to make the intro more snappy. So we decided to revamp it a little bit, so I hope that's acceptable. And this is just by way of a quick introduction as well, because I attended the Stafford show, the Stafford International Classic Bike Show yesterday, Saturday the 27th. It's the biggest show of its kind in the UK, if not in most of the world really, and I use it as a kick-off to my season. This year I didn't exhibit any bikes, which is unusual for me, but I do intend to target next year's to hopefully exhibit the A70 Lightning and possibly the E35 SS Fury. So anyway, here's a few clips I took of the event, just covering a few interesting bikes and anecdotes, and I hope you find it interesting, and thanks very much again for watching. Cheers.
Morning all, it's Saturday the 27th of April and it can only be one place, Stafford show, 9:30 in the morning, cold and wet today. We'll have a look round, see what interesting things we can find, obviously especially from the 71 power set. Triumph pretty original, got its original silencers. This is PH00942. I used to have PH00932 a long while ago. Very good basis for tidying up, looks pretty good to me. Ask how much. Okay, here we are coming from the cold. It's very cold and wet outside. I've already done a quick tour of the stalls outside, but it's still before 10 o'clock on Saturday morning on the 27th, so some of the stalls are still setting up and some are a bit reluctant to do so because the weather's terrible and it's very cold. So I'm back in the hall for the first time, this time up on the balcony in the main hall, just doing a quick scan around from the balcony. So up on the balcony all the way around there's plenty of one-make bike clubs and local bike clubs, do a scan around those, and then down on the main floor at the bottom here we've got the more salubrious stands, but also the private entries down the bottom, where mine would be if I had any here this year, but I haven't. Going across to the other side of the hall and the balcony across the top there, and we'll get all around there. Quick scan so far. I've come across one B50 outside, which I'll try and get a short video of later, in very good condition. Looks like a B50 MX, but it's not in its original frame, but it's very tidy, so we'll get a picture of that. And then in this lot down here somewhere, we'll see if we can find any of the power set from 71. Can't see any from here. Does appear to be an interesting one down there, the blue one. Which one's that? That one there. Looks to be a big motor in that, but anyway, that's an initial view, and we'll do a bit of walking around in the next couple of hours, and I'll film any interesting bikes I can see. Just up at roughly the same spot on the balcony, but scanning across, there's Real Classic and Frank Westwood. I'm actually a subscriber of Real Classic magazine, and have been from the beginning. I like the way it's written, and although it just covers a wider variety of bikes these days than just the pure Brits, it's nevertheless a very good and interesting read, in my opinion, and therefore I do subscribe. So I'll just go and say hello to Frank. There's an interesting bike, Silk Scott from about 1977, not a BSA power set, but but nevertheless very interesting bike from my early era when I used to ride a T160 Trident around about the same era. Can't remember how many of these they made, but it wasn't that many. But an interesting bike, nevertheless, and you don't see many of them about. Here's one in the flesh. Just got a bit more information on this one. It's 1979, it's very late. It's allegedly the last one they made, so I'll just go and find out how many they made in total. But that's what it says on its owner's label. It's the last one, and 79 would be about right actually. The ones I remember were from 77. I'll try and find out how many were made. There you go, view from the other side. Talking to some people, we think between 100 and 150 of these were made, and say allegedly, we can't find the owner of this one. He's here somewhere. Allegedly, this was the last one made. I'm afraid I'm not knowledgeable enough to verify that and try and find any engine numbers or markings on this that would be able to provide some evidence of that. But anyway, nevertheless, a very interesting bike. Never ridden one, but supposed to go very well. Spondon framed and rolling chassis with obviously silk flying squirrel basis engine, 2-stroke twin, very heavily modified though and updated for the 70s. There you go, there's the bike that we pointed out from the top of the balcony, and although the tank is a familiar BSA tank from 1970, the Barracuda Starfire tank. Actually, I think they did put it on the bigger twins as well at one point. But anyway, it's an A10 frame apparently with a 4-cylinder Quacker engine in it. Interesting actually, that tank suits a wide motor underneath it very well. Much more so than the singles you normally associate with that tank. Anyway, not necessarily my cup of tea, but actually a lot of work's gone into that, and it's been done very, very well. So, mystery solved. Couldn't resist getting some footage of this. Before I was on the road, I used to mess about with Lambretta scooters, an SX150, and here it is, an SX150, fully loaded with lights and mirrors. Takes me back. First 2 wheels I had on the road was an ISO Milano scooter, and you don't find any of those now, and that's the only one I've ever seen. But as I say, we used to bomb up and down our parents' house to drive on this on Lambrettas. And there's one here. Ours went in quite as good a nick as that. We have to pump the front tyre up to 50 psi for all the weight up the front. Okay then, here we go. Oops, done it upside down. Okay, sorry about the pole in the way, but here we go, 1972 Thunderbolt. This is on the BSA Owners Club stand, so but it's the only late model bike. The rest are earlier than 1970 on the stand. But here we have one anyway, all in the frame. Not in its original colours, but you can't see it very well from here, but it's a dark green tank and side panels, airboxes. It's in very good condition. Restored a little while ago, has won some awards. I say sorry about the pole in front of it, I can't do anything about that. That's not a rosette for this show, it's for a BSA Owners Club show. And I've just found out that the BSA National Open Day is usually held in my town, Market Harborough, at the rugby club, but it's on Whitsun Bank holiday, so I can't attend. But the international rally, the BSA International Rally, is at Mortley Marsh this year from the 10th to the 17th of August. with the open day on the Sunday, so I think that looks like it's going to be a ride out for the Rocket 3 to attend that. But anyway, first one of the power set we've found. We'll carry on. Okay, here we're on the Tamworth and District Motorcycle Club stand, and another late twin, this time a Lightning. Nice red colour, and with the larger tank, which is unusual. My A70 has got the small US tank, which I prefer. Looks a lot leaner with the smaller tank, but still, nevertheless, another nice and well kept machine. Well, damn me, here we are, another silk. This time allegedly 1988, and again the last one made. So someone's wrong, and that's not the right year. And this guy says there's 500 of them made, and that's wrong. So I very much doubt the provenance of this one, other than the fact that it is a silk, and actually the motor on this one is a damn sight different to the last one. So you'll have to compare the videos. Anyway, two silks at the show. Both the last ones ever made. Okay, another oiling frame Thunderbolt in rather a sort of pretty aquamarine blue, following the same paint pattern lines on the tank, and also it's got a matte black head on it as well. Nice looking bike. It's now late afternoon at the show. Still very cold and windy and rainy, but this is the B50 MX that I mentioned earlier on. Frame's been slightly modified on it in non-standard swinging arm, but a nice looking bike. Genuine B50 MX motor with an engine number beginning KG.